What's up, everybody? Welcome to DFS by the Numbers. This is my strategy and picks video for the All-Star race at Bristol. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another NASCAR video. This time we are breaking down the All-Star race at Bristol here. We only know 16 of the drivers, and there's going to be a total of 20 by the race time. So kind of going to be more of a strategy video here. Not really going to go too much driver by driver, but kind of give you guys my favorite plays on this race here. So before we get started into that, if you guys can like the video, also subscribe if you haven't yet. Would really appreciate all that. And some strategy tips that I really think are going to be important this week. Like, there's 140 laps to be led at this race, so I don't think dominator points are all that important, but I really don't think they'll hurt. So I will be playing like a mixture of the dominators, and a mixture of the guys starting in the back, because I do think place differential is going to be key here, and I wouldn't be surprised if we do get a lot of wrecks. No practice in Bristol is really not a great combination there, so just another reason to play some guys in the back. And like I said, we only know 16 of the drivers now. We'll end up knowing four more by the time of the race. So that's what kind of makes it hard here for this video. So we don't really know who's going to come in. Like, I'm expecting maybe Boyer, Bell, Byron, Wallace, Almirola, MBD. Like, they all have a chance. But I wouldn't be surprised if some guys down here made it as well. So honestly, I'm fine with any guy coming in. If he's starting like 18th, 19th, I'm fine with anybody on the slate because they're going to be priced at a good price. DraftKings can't change the price. If we knew where they were starting before the race, they'd probably be priced up a lot higher. But we're going to have them at some good value here, no matter who it is, really. So I'm fine with playing anybody, as long as it's not Suarez. But I don't really see Suarez, getting to the next race. But we'll talk some fades here right off the bat. Justin Haley starting fourth, just not going to play him. I know he's 5,200. It's cheap, but I feel like I'm going to have some salary left over on a lot of my lineups, especially if we have four guys starting towards the back, like in around like the 7,000 range. I'm gonna have some salary left probably, so I don't really see a reason to play Justin Haley. I only think he's gonna go back, unless you want to be like very different and he somehow find the top five. I just don't see it happening. Cole Custer starting 8th. I don't hate it. Maybe he finishes in that top 10 at 5,800, but you got to think about it this way. Like, the guys priced around him, like maybe, Reddick is starting like 19th. Maybe MBD is starting 18th. Like, I think they're going to outscore Custer there. So if you can reach up to those guys, go ahead. But Custer is fine at that price. I just don't really, probably not going to have much of him. Alex Bowman starting 2nd is another fade for me. I don't really like Alex Bowman starting 2nd here. He's not really good here. Average finish is 17.6 in his last 5 races here. If you want to get a little different, maybe play him. I only see him going backwards, though. And like I said, like, there's going to be guys like Almirola starting 17th, Bubba Wall starting 19th, 20th. So I don't really see a reason to play Alex Bowman unless you want to get really different. Maybe he leads some laps. Other than that, fades right off the bat. Nothing really else jumps out to me for like a fade, but Truex I think is a good play starting on the pole. If he can lead some of that first stage and then finish in that top 5, he's 8,300, which is a great price there. So I am interested in Truex. I'm also interested in Ryan Blaney. I wouldn't be surprised if Ryan Blaney took the lead from Truex, maybe even pretty early in that race as well. Like, Ryan Blaney has led 439 laps here in the last 7 races. So Ryan Blaney has dominated here before quite a bit. He has the most laps, second most laps led in the past 7 races. And Ryan Blaney's been very, very good this year as well. So at 8,000, Ryan Blaney's somebody I'm looking at for like dominator potential. Another person I think that can dominate is, I got to say it, Kyle Busch. He's starting 10th. Kyle Busch has been amazing here. And I know it looked like an amazing play last week, and it really burnt a lot of people. So that's why I'm kind of hesitant to pull the trigger here. And I'm probably going to be underweight on Kyle Busch here because he just has not been good. I do think he needs practice back. But we just got to go over the stats here. Like, he has average finish of 9.43 in his last 7 races. He has 3 wins in 7 races. 474 laps led. Like, he's amazing here, but he was amazing at the last track last week. Like I said, he burned a lot of people, lost the lead early to Eric Almirola and didn't get it back, and just doesn't have the car he had last year, it seems like. And I think it is because of that no practice, and I'm really hesitant to play Kyle right now with no practice there. So don't know how much Kyle I'll have. Starting 10th, it's some place differential there. Might take a shot. I do think it'll be high owned as well. So just another reason I'm not really, don't really want to play Kyle, but kind of getting forced to here on a 20 driver slate. All right, Kevin Harvick starting 5th is a fine play. I think he has dominator potential. Someone who has not been good here, but I wouldn't be surprised if he did get up there and dominate some laps, because he does have some dominator potential in him. He's only led 50 laps in 7 races though, so don't expect too much from Kevin Harvick there, but wouldn't be surprised if he did, and nobody's probably going to play him there. So some place differential here. Like I said, we're going to have those new 4 guys that are going to be very key for place differential, and they're going to be at good prices. But Eric Jones starting 16th is a fantastic play there, 7,200. Jimmy Johnson, don't hate it, starting 14th, average finish of 8 in 7 races with a win and 5 top 10s. Don't hate that as well. Denny Hamlin, Chase Elliott, and Joey Logano, I like all those plays as well. I'll have a bunch of those guys. Denny Hamlin starting 15th to get a lot of place differential there. Chase Elliott, I wouldn't be surprised if these guys got up front and even dominated some laps. Like, all these guys have dominated laps here before, and they've been fantastic, all 3 of them. Especially Elliott, Logano, it seems like every race he's up there dominating laps at some point. And then Hamlin, you get that place differential there. Like, I like Hamlin, Elliott, and Logano all quite a bit. Kyle Busch is an okay play. I mean, he looks fantastic on paper, but it's just hard to trust him right now. Other than that, I like Blaney, Truex as dominators. And then Jones, I like Jones. And then we're really gonna be important about these 4 new guys coming in. I'll be posting them on Patreon and do my targets page, but no matter who it is, I suggest getting some exposure to these guys. Like, it can be Austin Dillon starting 19th, and I'd still have a share of them, because 5,900 is pretty cheap, and it allows you to go up and get the top guys. So just wanted to do a quick strategy and picks video for you guys. Actually already posted this video and there was no sound, so I had to redo it. But basically covered everything I covered in that first video there. Not going to go too much into the stats here. It's only 20 driver race, so can't get into the stats too much. But yeah, there's some good plays on here, some plays you probably want to avoid, and really looking forward to it. It's going to be a fun race. Can't wait to see the 4 new drivers that are going to come in, and then and yeah, hopefully we win some money, and good luck, guys.